Hey, what's going on, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and I'm just going to drop a message for you guys real quick. I know you are enjoying your day off from work for some of you, but however, don't forget, flip these roles, take what you need, leave what you don't need, and use the spirit of discernment as you're viewing this video. I do encourage you to hit the like button and subscribe button. It does help my channel to grow. Also, check out my website. I offer personal readings, and I also offer I'm sorry, I heard something, but I also offer merchandise and products. Now, I'm in the works of developing this now, and I'm kind of trying to work through it, but I will be doing a donation-based message, okay? I'll probably spend some time on that today, but where if you don't want a full personal reading and you just want to have some type of intuitive message, something that can help you or give you some type of guidance, it's one of these messages where I'm going to let my team tell you what you need to know, okay? And that's how it'll be based, but it will be donation based, no set price, all right? But I'll keep you guys posted on that, and it will also be posted to my website, so stay tuned. Now, for the most part, what I'm pulling in here is that with the fertility card, this is the Empress card. So you've planted some seeds already. In a connection, you have a spiritual union with someone. This is a lot like twin flame energy is what I'm pulling in with that. Okay, and you guys are going through something. It's a lot of conflict. Okay, this could be past energy for you, but of course, there's always purpose in your pain. There's always purpose in the disruption that you go through, and that's really to get that stuck energy moving, to shift your perspective, to help you to get closer and closer to your happiness, things like that. And you planted these seeds, and they are ready to give birth. You guys are literally meeting eye to eye. Okay? It feels like you guys are in alignment. Wow. It's like you guys are literally in alignment. You're ready to pour into the same cup is what I just heard. But of course, on this journey, there's significant life changes that you there's significant lessons that you have to learn, right? And the reason why you have to learn them is because there's some major life changes that have to take place right now. It's a total shift that has to take place amongst the collective, period. Let me tell you, so many of us are experiencing these endings that are traumatic almost, it feels like. It's almost like that feeling of when you very first experience your heartbreak with this person. It's deep, it hurts, it cuts like a mug, right? And it's the thing that makes it so worse is because it's unforeseen. It's like it's sudden. You didn't even feel it coming. It's like one day you guys were good and the next day, bam, total disruption, right? 3:11 on my clock. That was, oh, and then look, I just looked, 3:13. That was spirit led all day, divinely orchestrated. It had to happen because some major changes are happening right now, or they are about to. Okay, it may seem negative, but it is going to lead you to enlightenment, a total shift in your lifestyle. You guys had to get out of this energy. So guess what? The universe came and shook some shit up, okay? The universe does best, all right? Now, remember, it's about you learning. This whole experience you are having with your twin is significant because it's helping you to grow. It's about your spiritual growth, you know, so that we can fulfill our purpose here in this world. As light workers, right? I'm divine feminine energy. Me and my divine masculine are in communication. We are in he's my best friend. We are in let's just say in alignment. We know who we are to each other. We are definitely working heavily on ourselves, okay? A lot of triggers, it's a lot, but the best thing about I can say with our connection is that we face our triggers. We face whatever the hell it is. Sometimes one of us may get stuck and kind of freeze up. But eventually, you know, if we're not mirroring each other's energy, we'll push each other through it. All right, it's not easy. The journey is very hard. It's hard to stay in alignment, especially when things are being done that you feel is offensive to you, or you feel like it is an injustice to you, right? You begin to harbor these emotions. And what I'm gathering, and what Spirit has been trying to teach us all, is that we have to learn how to stay in alignment no matter what towers are falling around us, no matter what someone is going through, no matter what the negative energies are, what is being thrown at us. We have to stay in alignment. We have to stay in harmony with ourselves, right? It's about us having that peace during the storm. And I want to pull my tarot so we can hear why it's so important for us to be able to be in that state of peace, that state of mind, of being clear and having that clarity here. Tell us, my spirit team, why do we have to be in that state of peace? Why is this something that you want us to learn? You want us to be able to overcome, and want us to be able to embrace? Man, let me tell you, we have to operate from our heart space. And I just seen I was guided to look at the heart chakra card, and then on the fertility card, if you notice, her heart is eliminated, right? We have to stay open in our heart space, our heart chakra, because this journey is about unconditional love. Whew, it's about compassion, it's about harmony, and it's about healing. And if we're blocked in our heart chakra, we cannot offer that unconditional love. We cannot offer the love. We're not open to receive the love. We're not open to give the love or anything. And it's not just about us giving it to our person. We have to operate in that energy and be in alignment, and always constantly in this cycle of, how can I put it? Let's just say in this cycle of being able to be open to each other, because our purpose in this world is to literally shine our light, okay, onto the world, onto others. And it happens through our unconditional love. It happens through love. As light workers, this is how we operate. We operate on the frequency of love. And of course, guess what? The highest vibration of all is love, right? This is what keeps the planet going. And this is what we're here for. To help keep the vibration of the planet high, okay? And if we're operating at this frequency that's so low, bam, we're not doing our duty. We're not doing what our soul signed up for. A lot of twins are deciding to stick with it. It's a very tough situation. It's bittersweet. Some twins are like, F it, and abandoning the journey and deciding that they're going to use their free will. But those of us who are still hanging in there and really trying to push through this, I am definitely here to tell you that you have readers like myself, light workers. You have your whole angelic team that's helping you to get through this journey. You don't have to do it on your own. So even if you feel like you are alone, even if you feel like you are heavily conflicted, you can always reach out to your ancestors and your guides to help you to get through whatever is happening. A simple help, that's it. Even if you don't know what to say, even if you can't even get out the bed and move, I need help. And they're going to show up. That's what they're there for, to guide you and to show you the way. Make sure you're able to listen to your intuition too, okay? But literally, this is why you have to stay in alignment. You have to be at peace throughout your situations, because it's going to get rocky. It's always going to be delays. There's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be failed plans. But knowing, if you stay in a state of hope, how can I say, I wanted to say hopefulness, but if you stay hopeful, right, and if you keep your faith high and stay connected to spirit, no matter what the obstacle may be, you already know that there's another door, and there's another door, and there's another way, right? There's another option. It's always, the universe is abundant. It's always more ways to go. There's never any limits. The only thing that creates the limits is our minds. And through this unconditional love, and through this compassion and this harmony and your relationship with your person, and you guys healing, okay, this is linking your mind, your body, and your soul. It's bringing balance to your heart chakra. It takes a while to heal, yes, because life is fucking a whole big hurt piece, right? Right now, what we're experiencing just alone in the world, we're pulling in other people's emotions, and we're pulling in our own stuff and everything that we're going through. How half the time we're carrying stuff thinking it is us, and it ain't even our shit. Excuse my French, right? It's other people's stuff. And we're carrying it, and it's making us heavy, and it's weighing us down. So we always have to constantly be in a state of cleansing ourselves, and constantly be in a state of alignment, in a state of trusting. And this is what this journey is literally about. It's about the trusting. Okay, but you guys are definitely, you're connecting. You're connecting. This is on a 5D level. 2 of Wands in the reverse, and the Star card in the reverse. So that pretty much just, you know, summed up what I was saying. What is it here? Where is this conflict and defeat coming from? Let me tell you, Divine Feminines, you attract happiness, right? Just by staying in alignment. That's how I look at the Empress. The Empress is fully aligned because the Empress is birthing worlds. Like the Empress is literally in a state of creation all the time, right? Bringing and attracting circumstances to, I was about to say herself, but the Empress can also be a man. But however, just bringing that abundance in just through alignment. Divine Masculine is the one that's experiencing a lot of conflict and defeat. And what I feel like is that this is Divine Masculine's cycle as well as yours, but it's a significant, this period plays a significant role for the Divine Masculine, so that the Divine Masculine can be able to come in and get into that King of Pentacles energy. This is someone who is serious. They ain't playing no games. Okay, this is someone who brings in the abundance, right? Prosperity. This is someone who is very serious about relationships. Okay, this is where Divine Masculine has to be. Not only just Emperor status, but that King of Pentacles status. Very balanced. Okay, very financially stable, emotionally stable. It's a combination of both. Just like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles literally offers harmony, right? Stability. This is the same thing as the King of Pentacles. And this is a significant learning time period for Divine Masculine, just to see how much they have grown up. So what are the twins supposed to be working on at this time? This was just supposed to be a general reading, y'all, but I definitely look. Wherever my spirit team goes, that's where we go. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Let me drink something real quick. Ooh. So, what you guys are supposed to be working on is your healing and learning your lessons. You guys are supposed to be working together and reconciling whatever the conflict is, and the defeat, the internal conflict, the arguments, all of that. Like, all of that external stuff, like, what you guys are supposed to be working on right now is bringing balance back into your connection. Okay, 5 of Swords, reverse position, is getting back together. Forgiving each other, healing, finding resolutions to your problems. You guys are supposed to be like, what is it? The meeting of the minds or something. It's like you're supposed to be putting your heads together, right? And pouring into the same cup and finding solutions together. The Justice card is in a reverse. So whatever the dishonesty is, whatever, you know, you guys could be blaming each other for, this is about you guys balancing out these scales right now, so that you guys can work in harmony with each other. Again, that Star card comes out in the reverse, right? It keeps coming out. It's too much. It's extreme. It's like extreme self-criticism that I'm pulling in, or hopelessness. Like, I feel like the masculine may even feel like love is bullshit. Like, what's the point? Because of all of the hurt and the pain. But with you and this connection, it's something different. But it's just that past hurt and pain is like imprinted on their soul. I got too many cards in my hands. Those two can stay over there for now. What is a twin supposed to be working on? Well, what is divine feminine supposed to be working on? Setting boundaries for yourself. What is divine masculine supposed to be working on? Together, you're supposed to be working on reconciling and getting back together and healing, right? And learning your lessons. Individually, divine feminine, you're supposed to be working on setting boundaries for yourself, standing your ground no matter what, speaking your truth, being blunt, being very direct in your communication, okay, not being overly emotional, you know what I'm saying, not being overly critical, but direct and upfront. Set the boundary, always have that sword on your side, because divine masculine will try to freak out at you, right? And protecting yourself, standing up for yourself, okay? Set your boundaries here in this connection. Divine masculine is supposed to be starting a new journey with you, straight like that. They're supposed to be inclined to try anything, to do anything here to get this off the ground. That means whatever it takes for them to get to this King of Pentacles. And it has to be, of course, aligned with their integrity. And embark on this new journey. This is just the beginning, is what I'm hearing. You guys, again, the seeds have been planted. Fertility card. The seeds have been planted. It's happening. It's happening. I just heard, remain patient, because it's already starting to take shape. What's the energy surrounding the twins? The door to value. There's a whole new door that's opened up for you guys, and coming through it is everything that you value, okay? So yeah, this door is open. So continue to rest, because meditate is what I heard, but what I also just heard while I paused is because you guys need to work on reconciling your differences. For some of you who are in separation, getting back together, okay, is also what you're supposed to be doing. Reconciling your differences, even if it means you just getting back together to be friends, right? Or just, you know, where there's alignment between you two. There's no negative emotions. There's no holding on to hurt, pain. What's the other word that I was thinking about? Regret. That wasn't it. What is it, Spirit? Resentment. Thank you. Because you guys are off your path. Okay? It's time to get back on. Everything that happened, that tower that fell, it wasn't supposed to keep you stuck. It was meant for you to close out a cycle of patterns and habits and mindset. Not for you to get stuck in a mindset again about how upset and mad you are with your person, because you know how we be thinking they just stupid. They ain't thinking right. They always doing so and so. Why they keep messing with this karmic situation? Why they can't just let it go? What is the problem, right? And you get so mad and so anxious about what is happening here. I'm laughing because I be there with y'all. Trust me. I be like, just let it go. Should be like Nike, right? But nah, they just don't get it that way. But it's like, whatever that is, you got to reconcile those differences. And it starts with reconciling it with yourself. So what is making you feel that way about your person right now? Think about that. Go deep and figure out why you feel this way about your person, and then release it. Remember, you guys mirror each other's energy. So whatever that is that you're feeling, once you release it, then divine masculine begins to release their stuff. Okay. And it happens on their let's just say on the karmic situations that they have. They begin to close out those cycles in those situations. Okay, so, whew, yes. Come on now. Come on now. Let's transmute this energy so we can get going. We got work to do, y'all. Allow the tower to fall. Gain your perspective about it. change your perspective about it and move forward. Anything else, my spirit team? I'm gonna go to the part for a second. Yeah, partnership and alliances is in the reverse, and the power card in the upright position. Stand in your authority. This is like that emperor energy. I want to look at my book, okay? But you're going to see the fruits of your labor literally pay off. You will. Right now, you guys again are out of balance, and you have to go back into your partnerships and your alliances with your person, okay? You're going to see results is what I keep hearing. It's like you're going to see it. It's happening now. I know it's like a sense of eagerness. It's like, come on now. We done already done this for way too long. It's time for a shift. I get it. You get tired of going through the same thing over and over again. It's like it's time for a change. Let me look up, I want to look up the power card, and then, but then I'll, partnership alliances number 3. I'll close out. So make sure you pay attention to number synchronicities and things like that as well, because they're going to be guiding you on your way, on this journey. Like right now it's 12:22 p.m. is what I'm looking at. Okay, so that is definitely synchronicities towards partnerships, right? Creation. Also, the numbers that have any combinations of the 4s and the 1s in it, and also 1s and 7s is as well. But let me see, partnership and alliances says 137. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruits of your labor take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form connections, okay, or unexpected alliances that may create something new. This could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. With all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance with the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others. And that's what's happening with the twin flames right now. Divine Femme, you're overextending. That's the problem. This was what's bringing the imbalance. And this is why the towers had to fall. Because, again, a lot of the twins have been in separation and have came back together, right? And what ended up happening when you guys came back together? You started a pattern all over again. Even though you have grown and you are moving forward and you're manifesting in such wonderful ways, that same pattern and mindset is still being repeated within the connection. 2323 on my timer. So remember, there always has to be an equal exchange of energy between the two of you guys, all right? Because it's leaving you feeling energetically drained. So stop overextending yourself in the connection. With however it may be, you know what areas that you may be overextending. Okay, so make sure it's balanced. Make sure your masculine is giving back to you. Make sure your masculine is on the same page as you, so that y'all want that to be balanced there. And that's what it is, a complete disharmony. But the reason being is because the masculine is also going through these transformations, especially they're new. So it's like, let me tell you, codependencies are a major addiction. It's like a drug. I be tripping. I'll be like, my addiction is divine masculine, right? It really be like, oh my God, you're going through withdrawal. You're going through all of that when you separate from your person, right? But it's the codependencies. And that's what we have to begin to release. We have to be self-sufficient on this journey, period. Confident enough knowing that we can overcome any challenge, and also understanding and realizing that no matter, what may separate the twins, we're always still together as one. It is. I'm telling you. I could. I'll be like, I see it. I ain't think I had attachments. I thought I released it. I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay. I'll be like, just 15 hours going without talking to my twin, and I'll be like, yeah, something ain't right. I ain't feeling this. I don't like this shit whatsoever. I want to call, but it'd be like, no, just chill for a minute, right? Regroup. Put that energy back into yourself. Love on yourself right now. And allow the masculine to do the same, right? Allow them to have their space. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over your body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Even obstacles, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? And how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls, in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your weakness, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improvement. Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. Just remember, you are powerful. And that's for both of you guys. Remember, you are powerful. You guys have what it takes to overcome these challenges that you are experiencing together. Together, you do it. Not one person in the connection should be doing everything on their own. And that's one thing I can actually say. When it comes down to it, me and twin can literally come together to try to work through and find some type of resolution when there's an imbalance between us two. We didn't always been able to do that. We do get to those moments where it's like, ah! But give us some time, alright? Maybe a few hours after we finish screaming. We get it. We figure out what we have to do so that we can be able to bring that balance back into the connection. So it takes time to build up to these things because we want so much more. We want so much more from our person, right? We expect so much more. We're expecting, like, I'm expecting you to do this. Da, 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 da. But move from out of that state of expectancy and you start just putting that into yourself, right? You have to set these particular expectations for yourself, all right? And just constantly keep pouring into yourself and just working on yourself, and then release these outcomes, y'all. Release the outcomes. It's like we're stuck on this, gun-ho stuck on this particular outcome that we foresee for the connection and for our person. You have to release that. It's like the mask comes out, right? You guys both, 28, that cycle's ending. You guys both literally wear a mask in the connection for real. It says, where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. If you are wearing the mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. Are you willing to remove your mask? And I did a collective reading on that yesterday about the masculines. I'm about to look it up. I don't think it was more collective. Let me see here. I can't remember which one. I dropped quite a few videos yesterday, but literally it's like it said something about you're living a lie. Like, you guys are living a complete lie. Like, the masculine is lying to themselves, lying to you. You are lying to them. Oh, I'm good. Everything is good. Just trying to play along and get along. Still constantly keep hoping that things are going to change. Wearing a blindfold to their BS, and a lot of truth is being revealed within the situations about, you know, your masculine and what they're thinking, what's in their heads, what's happening in their karmic situations. And it's bringing everything to the forefront because the whole connection is based off of lies. Not being truthful about how you feel, not showing your true face, not speaking your truth, right? And you guys have to get clear. You have to be clear on this journey. So are you willing to remove the mask is the question. And start to declare to yourself, I am willing to remove the mask, okay? I'm going to say, look, I am willing to remove the mask. I'm saying it to you because I'll hide behind my mask as well sometimes and be like, no, I'm good. No, inside I'm boiling, I'm pissed, okay? And I might not say it. I'll just be like, whew, but we cannot do that. You have to speak it. And it's ways of you doing it as the Queen of Swords, divine feminine, upright position. Don't forget that. All right, y'all. Peace.